seen The Exorcist about 167 times, and it just keeps getting funnier every time I see it. I'm your host, Olivia Manning, and welcome to Scholastic Haiku, the only show where knowledge rules. We've got two fantastic teams up here today. On the top, we've got the Cairo Pilots. We've got Chris, Vishai, and Kamani, and at the bottom, we've got Metro East Lutheran with Gannon, Grant, Dean, and Peter. Now, for those of you who do not know the rules, I will explain them shortly. This is a pile in my hand of toss-up questions. I will ask these to the room. Either team can buzz in for the chance to win 10 points. A team that gets a toss-up question correct then moves on to a bonus round, which they can answer for 20 points, or if they get it wrong, the other team can steal for 10 bonus points. There are also lightning rounds, media rounds, audio questions, but we will get to those when we get to them. For now, the most important thing you folks need to know is the interruption rule. If I am at any point reading out a question and you interrupt me to give your answer, if you're right, you get your points and we move on with our day. If you are wrong, the other team gets 5 points and the option to answer that question. So, if you're gonna interrupt me, just make sure you're right. With all of that out of the way, are we ready to Haiku?
Yeah.
All right, I love an affirmative. Our first toss-up question. What scientist gave the title System of the World to Book 3 of his Principia, which earlier lists Dean?
Newton.
Newton is correct. Your bonus question, Metro East Lutheran. Foster child Liesel Memminger finds solace in literature in Nazi Germany in what 2005 novel? Novel by Markus Zusak.
The Book Thief.
The Book Thief is correct. Next toss-up. What artist who made many paintings of Helga Testorf showed a disabled girl in pink on the ground? Dean.
Wyeth.
Wyeth is correct. Your bonus question. This is a math question, so pencil and paper ready. That applies to you too as well, Cairo, because if they get it wrong, I'll come back to you. If a pair of standard six-sided dice are rolled, what is the probability that the sum of the values is exactly 3?
Like 2 over 36 is 1 over 18. 1 over 18?
1 over 18 is correct. What location on Isla Nublar, visited by Ellie Sattler and Alan Grant, is where scientist Dean?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park is correct. Your bonus question. For 51 years, Robert C. Byrd was a senator from what U.S. state, whose other senators have included Joe Manchin?
I feel like it's East Coast. Yeah. New Jersey.
New Jersey is incorrect. Cairo, your chance to steal.
Texas.
Texas is incorrect. We were looking for West Virginia. West Virginia is that state. No bonus points there. What novel, whose section Recalled to Life follows Dr. Manette's release from the Bastille, is set in both London and Paris and is by Charles Dickens? Peter.
A Tale of Two Cities.
A Tale of Two Cities is correct. Your bonus question, Metro East Lutheran. In what South American country was Army Chief Juan José Zuniga arrested in 2024 after leading a coup attempt against President Luis Arce?
Uruguay.
Uruguay is incorrect. Cairo, your chance to steal.
Argentina.
Argentina is also incorrect. We were looking for Bolivia. Our next toss-up. What king survived the Fronde rebellions as a youth, issued the Edict of Fontainebleau against Dean?
Henry IV.
That is incorrect. Cairo, I will repeat the question. What king survived the Fronde rebellions as a youth, issued the Edict of Fontainebleau against Huguenots, and commissioned the Palace of Versailles?
King Louis.
I'm going to need a more specific answer than that.
The third.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Louis XIV. Unfortunately, no bonus round there, so back up to our first media question of the game. If you could please turn your attention towards the television. This American actor, comedian, and musician, Grant.
Jack Black.
Jack Black is correct. That is 10 points to Metro East Lutheran for getting our media question correct. There are no bonus media questions. It's just whatever shows up on the television. Our next toss-up. What type of creature, which is depicted on a monument to independence in Mexico City, also names a baseball team starring Mike Trout in LA? Peter.
The Angels.
The Angels is correct. Your bonus question. What four-word term names a 1987 Tom Wolfe novel and a 1497 event in Florence led by Savonarola in which immoral items were burned?
Bonfire of the Vanities.
Bonfire of the Vanities is correct. What technology, whose development earned Charles K. Gow a Nobel Prize, transmits data as light pulses through thin, flexible strands? Peter.
Fiber optics.
Fiber optics is correct. Your bonus question. What character in Geoffrey Chaucer's Canterbury Tales discusses her 5 marriages and tells a story about a knight who learns what women most desire?
Wife of Bath.
Wife of Bath is correct. What act upheld in the Heart of Atlanta motel case effectively abolished Jim Crow in 1964 by outlawing official discrimination based on race? Dean.
Civil Rights Act.
Civil Rights Act is correct. Your bonus question. Lieutenant William Cawley was the only man jailed for perpetrating what 1968 massacre in which U.S. troops slaughtered up to 500 Vietnamese civilians?
My Lai.
That is correct. What series in which an escape from Hilltop Farm is aided by the goose Brightbill was written by Peter Brown about Roz, the title mechanical being? Both teams are out of time. We were looking for The Wild Robot. The Wild Robot is the name of that series. No points there and no bonus round, which means we're back to toss-ups. What African country, whose largest ethnic group is the Kikuyu, contains a shield of the Maasai people on its flag? Peter.
Kenya.
Kenya is correct. Your bonus question. Echo Bridge passes over what river in Massachusetts, which flows northeast before emptying into Boston Harbor?
Parker.
That is incorrect. Pharaoh, your chance to steal.
No answer.
All right, we were looking for the Charles River. The Charles River. Our first audio question of the game. Please turn your ears towards the speakers. This artist is an American singer, songwriter, actor, and producer who first gained recognition as a teen on Nickelodeon before transitioning into a successful music career. Chris.
Justin Bieber.
Sorry?
Justin Bieber.
That is incorrect. Metro East Lutheran, I will repeat the question. This artist is an American singer, songwriter, actor, and producer who first gained recognition as a teen on Nickelodeon before transitioning into a successful music career. They've worked behind the scenes writing and producing for major artists across R&B and pop, while also releasing their own soulful genre-blending projects. Name this artist. Unfortunately, you are not able to answer again, Pharaoh. We are only up to Metro East Lutheran. All right, Metro East Lutheran, you are out of time. The answer was Leon Thomas III. Leon Thomas III is the name of that artist. No points there, which means we are back on to our toss-ups. In eukaryotes, what structures consist of 40S and 60S subunits, are found on rough endoplasmic reticulum? Dean.
Ribosomes.
Ribosomes is correct. Your bonus question. From 1969 to 1974, Robert Reed and Florence Henderson played the parents of the title family on what sitcom?
What years? The Jeffersons.
The Jeffersons is incorrect. Pharaoh,
Full
your chance
House.
to steal.
Full
Sorry?
House.
Full House is also incorrect. We were looking for the Brady Bunch. The Brady Bunch is the name of that sitcom. Our next toss-up. What emperor began fighting the Marcomannic Wars, co-ruled with Lucius Verus, was the last of the 5 good emperors, and was Dean?
Marcus Aurelius.
Marcus Aurelius is correct. Your bonus question. The third opera in Richard Wagner's Ring cycle is named for what hero who slays the dragon Fafnir?
Siegfried.
Siegfried is correct. What queen whose bed is made from an olive tree is the mother of Dean?
Penelope.
Penelope is correct. Your bonus question. What leader of Indonesia, whose rule was known as the New Order, led the 1967 overthrow of Sukarno?
Marco.
You are out of time, Metro East. Cairo, your chance to steal.
No answer.
All right, we were looking for Suharto. Suharto. What landforms transport chunks of rocks via plucking? Peter.
Glaciers.
Glaciers is correct. Your bonus question. In what process with a namesake energy does an atom or molecule gain or lose electrons, gaining a net charge?
Ionization.
Ionization is correct. What character who visits his history teacher, Mr. Spencer, after leaving Pensy Prep
Buzz.
is the protagonist? Sorry?
I said Buzz. That
Oh, Buzz. Great.
Holden Caulfield.
Sorry?
Holden Caulfield.
Holden Caulfield is correct. Your bonus question, Metro East. What surname is shared by painter Dante Gabriel and his sister Christina, who wrote the lyrics to In the Bleak Midwinter and the poem Goblin Market?
Rossetti.
Rossetti is correct. Our second video question of the game, or I suppose our first media question, or video question, I mean. I'm all out of sorts, but the television. We've introduced each other before. This iconic cartoon features Mickey Mouse whistling.
Steamboat Willie.
Steamboat Willie is incorrect. Cairo, I will read the question. This iconic cartoon features Mickey Mouse whistling the chorus of one of the first hit records in the United States. What is the name of that song?
Steamboat Mickey.
Steamboat Mickey is incorrect. Although the cartoon is known as Steamboat Willie, the song itself is known as Steamboat Bill. So no points there for the video question, and on to the toss-up we go. What New Yorker, whose namesake treaty resolved post-revolutionary disputes with Britain in 1794? Dean.
J.
J is correct. Your bonus question. The Fifth Amendment's takings clause allows what practice in which the government can seize private property in exchange for just compensation?
Eminent domain.
Eminent domain is correct. Next, toss-up. What Greek letter, whose lowercase form denotes standard deviation while its uppercase represents summation, was a precursor? Dean.
Sigma.
Sigma is correct. Your bonus question. What Spanish painter depicted a scene from the Peninsular War in the 3rd of May, 1808?
Goya.
Goya is correct. Our next toss-up. What isotope, which is added to chloroform used as a solvent in NMR, reacts with tritium in nuclear fusion and is a hydrogen atom with one neutron?
Deuterium.
Deuterium is correct. Your bonus question. An animated show subtitled Edge Runners adapted what 2020 action RPG set in Night City, which centers on a mercenary known as V?
Cyberpunk 2077.
Cyberpunk 2077 is correct. We are now moving on to this game's lightning round. The lightning round works a little different. I have now in my hands 4 topics. Each of those topics have 10 questions, which a team may have to answer in a mere 60 seconds. Cairo, you get first choice as to what topic you'd like. They are as follows. 1990s world leaders, Double Z, team mascots, and fighting words.
Team mascot.
Team mascots. All right. Name the public schools that have these college football mascots. Your 60 seconds, Cairo, begins in 3, 2, 1. Albert and Alberta Gator.
Georgia.
Incorrect. Boomer and Sooner, which are white ponies.
Wisconsin.
Incorrect. Brutus Buckeye.
Florida.
Incorrect. Jonathan the 15th, a live husky.
Yukon.
That is correct. Osceola and his horse Renegade.
UNC.
Incorrect. Benny Beaver for a school in Corvallis.
Florida.
Incorrect. We are out of time, Cairo. Albert and Alberta Gator are the mascots of the University of Florida. Boomer and Sooner are the mascots of the University of Oklahoma. Brutus Buckeye is the mascot of the Ohio State University. Osceola and his horse Renegade are from Florida State. And Benny Beaver is from Oregon State. Metro East Lutheran, your options once again are 1990s world leaders, Double Z, and fighting words.
We'll go double Z.
Double Z. Give these words that contain 2 consecutive Z's. Your 60 seconds, Metro East Lutheran, begins in 3, 2, 1. Violent snowstorm.
Blizzard.
Correct. Carbonation as in a soft drink.
Fizz.
Correct. Food grinding digestive chamber in birds.
Gizzard.
Correct. Italian word for middle used in sheet music.
Mezzo.
Correct. Opportunistic raptor in genus Buteo.
Buzzard.
Correct. To rub one's nose on someone to show affection.
Nuzzle.
Correct. An invasive photographer of celebrities.
Paparazzi.
Correct. A town square in Italy.
Piazza.
Correct. Slang term for a spoil sport.
Pass.
Spa tub with massaging jets.
Jacuzzi.
Correct. Slang term for a spoil sport. Correct.
Nice.
We are out of questions. Alrighty. Everybody loves the lightning round, and unfortunately they can only last about 120 seconds, so back to the toss-ups we go. In what state did students at its A&T State University launch the sit-in movement in 1960 by protesting at a Woolworth's lunch counter in Greensboro? Peter.
Alabama.
Alabama is incorrect. Cairo, your chance to buzz in.
Texas.
Buzz in.
Oh, Texas.
Texas is incorrect. So we're looking for North Carolina. No bonus question there. What active NFL player who has the most career playoff receptions co-hosts a podcast with his brother Jason and is currently Peter?
Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce is correct. Your bonus question. What vitamin whose active form is known as calciferol is required to prevent rickets because calcium absorption depends on it?
Yeah. Which one? I think it's just okay. B.
Sorry?
B.
That is incorrect. Cairo, your chance to steal.
K.
K is incorrect. We were looking for D, vitamin D. Our next media question of the game, the television. This American actor and professional wrestler was born Gannon.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson is correct. Again, no bonus media questions, just whatever shows up on the television, which means we are on to our toss-up. What planet contains the Discovery Rupes Cliff and the Caloris Basin, was explored by the Messenger mission, and Peter?
Mars.
Mars is incorrect. Cairo, I will repeat the question. What planet contains the Discovery Rupes Cliff and the Caloris Basin, was explored by the Messenger mission, and is the closest planet to the Sun?
Saturn.
Sorry?
Saturn.
That is incorrect. We are looking for Mercury. Mercury is the name of that planet. No bonus round there. What country to which laborers were repatriated after the Bracero program ended was the location of the 1994 Zapatista uprising against Peter?
Mexico.
Mexico is correct. Your bonus question. Banana Bottom author Claude McKay belonged to what literary movement, as did Conti Cullen, who wrote the poem Yet Do I Marvel?
Harlem Renaissance.
Harlem Renaissance is correct. Our next toss-up. What animals, 2 of whom gored tourists who harassed them in Yellowstone National Park in 2025, are the largest mammals in North America? Peter.
Bison.
Bison is correct.
I feel like most are big.
Your bonus question. What heat-sensing organs located between the eyes and nostrils of snakes partly names a subfamily of vipers?
Pit.
Pit is correct.
I forgot about that.
Our next toss-up. What U.S. state in the lower 48 does not have counties, but instead uses a system of parishes? D.
Louisiana.
Louisiana is correct. Your bonus question. What Spanish explorer led an expedition as far as present-day Kansas in search of Cibola, leading to the first European sighting of the Grand Canyon?
Oh, it's the French guy. Coronado.
Coronado is correct.
Nice. That's good.
What character improvises a poem while dueling Valvert in a play by Edmond Rostand, helps the inarticulate Christian woo Roxanne, and has a huge nose? Peter.
Triano de Bergerac.
That is correct. Your bonus question. Barron Trump attends what university that in 2025 withheld a diploma from Logan Rozos because he spoke about the war in Gaza in a commencement speech?
New York University.
New York University is correct. Our next audio question. Turn your ears towards the speakers, if you please. This artist is an American singer-songwriter and guitarist whose music blends folk.
Noah Kahn.
Noah Kahn is correct. Once again, there are no bonus audio questions. Thank you, Noah. Back to our toss-ups. What English king married Elizabeth of York to unite the houses of York and Lancaster after defeating Richard III and becoming the first Tudor king? Peter.
Henry II.
That is incorrect. Cairo, your chance to buzz in.
Henry the Third.
I'm going to need you to buzz in. Chris?
Henry the Third.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Henry VII. Henry VII of England. No bonus round there. Back to our toss-ups. What country, the birthplace of sculptor Bertel Thorvaldsen, contains a sculpture by Edvard Eriksson depicting the Little Mermaid?
Denmark.
Denmark is correct. Your bonus question. In what story by Edgar Allan Poe does Montresor mention the title object to get revenge against Fortunato for unspecified insults?
The Cask of Amontillado.
Cask of Amontillado is correct. What quantity equals k sub b times the natural logarithm of the number of microstates cannot decrease in an isolated system? Dean.
Entropy.
Entropy is correct. Your bonus question. What ocean's marginal seas include the Barents Sea and the Kara Sea?
Is that the Arctic? Sure. Arctic?
That is correct. What first name is shared by the Senate President pro tempore from Iowa and Minority Leader from New York, whose surnames are Grassley and Schumer? Dean.
Chuck.
Chuck is correct.
Chip.
Your bonus question. P-type examples of what materials can be formed by doping certain elements, such as selenium and germanium?
Semiconductors.
Semiconductors is correct. Our next toss-up. What leaders whose elections are marked by white smoke hold the chief office? Dean.
Popes.
Popes is correct.
Good one.
Your bonus question. The 1998 Good Friday Agreement largely ended what three-decade conflict between the Unionists and Nationalists in Northern Ireland?
The Troubles.
The Troubles is correct. Next toss-up. What city, home to a European-inspired neighborhood called the Bund, sits on the Yangtze River Delta and tops Beijing as the most... Dean.
Shanghai.
Shanghai is correct. Your bonus question. What athlete who won 4 gold medals as a Final Five member was forced due to the twisties to pull out of multiple 2020 Olympic events?
Yeah.
Simone Biles.
Simone Biles is correct. What youth whose exploits in the land of the Soviets title a 1930 collection by Herzey owns the dog Snowy and is a reporter from Belgian Comics? Grant.
Tintin.
Tintin is correct. Your bonus question. What Old Testament monarch who died fighting the Philistines and was succeeded by David was the first king of Israel?
Saul.
Saul is correct. This next toss-up is a math question, so pencil and paper ready, everyone. How is the year 2025 expressed in Roman numerals, given that the number 1000 is represented by the letter M? Dean.
MMXXV.
MMXSV. MMXXV is correct. Your bonus question is not a math question, so feel free to put that pencil and paper away. What musical instrument was the specialty of jazz musicians Joe Morello, Gene Krupa, and Art Blakey?
Drums.
Drums is correct. That ding-dong means that we are done with today's episode of Haiku. Our winners are Metro East Lutheran. A huge congratulations to Metro East Lutheran, but also for Caro for being here for this incredible episode of Scholastic Haiku. Once again, I am Olivia Manning, reminding you that here, knowledge rules. Let the music play.